Hi everyone, welcome back to another Deadly Kindies session. I'm Cecilia from the Deadly Kindies team.
And I'm Bo Delacruz, Deadly Choices Ambassador.
Thanks for joining us today, Bo. All right, we've got some really deadly activities today to do. We've got a very special book, Possum Magic. We've got some beading. We're going to make some special little possum tails like that. So you need some beads and a pipe cleaner. And if we have enough time, we're going to make some little possum tail sandwiches, pinwheels. Okay, so before we get anywhere, we always start with our acknowledgement. So I say get a little bit of space around you. Ready?
Ready?
Here is the land, here is the sky. Here are my friends, and here am I. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners on the land in which we play, discover, and learn. All right, we're going to chuck to a break, everyone. Check out the ads and see you back very soon.
Hey Mob, enrolments for Kindy are still open. If you have any questions for us, please message us on our Deadly Kindies Facebook page. We are still here during this tough time we're all facing in the community. There will be some deadly activities posted on our page in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for updates. For more information, visit www.facebook.com/deadlykindies.
Hey you mob, Bo Delacruz here. Have you tried using telehealth yet? It's a quick and easy way to access healthcare from your home. All you need to do is follow 3 steps. Number 1, sit in a quiet room with good lighting. Number 2, make sure you have a device with a camera that's connected to the internet. Number 3, check your email or text messages for a link to your telehealth appointment. To book your telehealth appointment, give your local clinic a call. Visit deadlychoices.com.au for more information.
All right, we've got our special book today called Possum Magic. Bo, have you read this book before?
Yes, I have, to my children a few times, so they love it.
Yeah, lots of possums in it and special Australian animals. And this book is written by Mem Fox today. And it's an Australian classic book. I love it because it has all the Australian animals in it. When you go for a walk in the afternoon, sometimes you see them. Sometimes you see them out, you were saying, like a reptile park.
They're at my house. Yeah, it's fun. Kids love it.
Okay.
Get into it, hey? And Mem Fox actually signed this edition, so you're very lucky.
Yeah, that's for my little boys.
You want me to set it off?
Yeah.
This is for Chloe, Anna and Kate. Once upon a time, but not very long ago, deep in the Australian bush lived 2 possums. Their names were Hush and Grandma Poss.
Grandma Poss made bush magic. She made wombats blue and kookaburras pink. She made dingoes smile and emus shrink. But the best magic of all was the magic that made Hush invisible. Oh, you couldn't see Hush, that means. Too good. What adventures Hush had because she couldn't be seen. She could be squashed by koalas.
Because she couldn't be seen, she could slide down kangaroos.
See you there? Sliding down the tail. Because she couldn't be seen, she was safe from snakes, which was why Grandma Poss had made her invisible in the first place. Can you see her? You can just see the outline.
I don't think the snake can see her.
Nah, that's good, eh?
But one day, quite unexpectedly, Hush said, "Grandma, I want to know what I look like. Please, could you make me visible again?" "Of course I can," said Grandma Poss, and she began to look through the magic books.
She looked into this book and she looked into that. There was magic for thin and magic for fat. There's magic for tall and magic for small, but the magic she was looking for wasn't there at all.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Grandma Poss looked miserable. "Don't worry, Grandma," said Hush. "I don't mind." But in her heart of hearts, she did.
All night long, Grandma Poss thought and thought. The next morning, just before breakfast, she shouted, "It's something to do with food. People food, not possum food. But I can't remember what. We'll just have to try and find it." So later that day, they left the bush where they'd always been to find what it was that would make Hush sing.
They ate Anzac biscuits in Adelaide, yum. Mornay and Minties in Melbourne, steak and salad in Sydney, and pumpkin scones in Brisbane. Hush remained invisible. "Don't lose heart," said Grandma Poss. "Let's see what we can find in Darwin." Hey, that's where I'm from.
Oh, must be good there.
Darwin is deadly.
It was there in the far north of Australia that they found a Vegemite sandwich. Grandma Poss crossed her claws and crossed her feet. Hush breathed deeply and began to eat. "A tail, shouted both possums at once, for there it was, a brand new visible tail.
Wow, it's coming back slowly. Later on a beach in Perth, they ate a piece of pavlova. Hush's legs appeared. So did her body. "You look wonderful, you precious possum," said Grandma Poss. Next stop, Tasmania. And over the sea they went. Oh,
There she is.
so her body's back.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Something's missing
Yes.
still. In Hobart, late one night in the kitchens of the casino, they saw a lamington on a plate. Hush closed her eyes and nibbled. Grandma Poss held her breath and waited. It's worked, she cried. And she was right. Hush could be seen from head to tail. Grandma Poss hugged Hush and they both danced. Here we go round the lamington plate till early in the morning.
Oh, she's all back. You can see all of her. That's awesome. From that time onwards, Hush was visible. But once a year, on her birthday, she and Grandma Poss ate Vegemite sandwiches, a piece of pavlova and half a lamington, just to make sure that Hush stayed visible forever. And she did.
Oh, what a good book.
Yes. Awesome book.
Yeah, and that's lots of Australian food, isn't it?
I love Vegemite sandwiches.
I love pavlovas. Yum! That was a really good book and a good reminder about food, hey? About eating food that's good for us as well.
Yes.
Staying healthy at a time like
Yep,
this.
for sure.
Yeah. All right. So now we've got our cool little activity to do. So up to you, Bo, which colour pipe cleaner you'd
Green's
like.
my favourite colour, so
Okay,
I'll go
all right.
green.
Green. And what we did to start off the little possum tails was I just bent it over the first bead.
Yep.
And then we weaved all the colours that I like until the end when you put it through.
Beautiful.
Okay? See that, everyone? I did a little Torres Strait flag coloured one. They're my favourite colours.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. All right, I'm going to do the Aboriginal. Are we doing it now?
Yep,
Yep.
go for
All right,
it.
let's go. So we're going to do
All
the
right.
Aboriginal flag colours.
I'm going to start over here.
All right,
Tell
black.
me what colours.
Does everyone know what the black represents?
Tell us.
The people. What about the yellow? Do you know what they represent? And then the red. There you go. There's all our colours of the Aboriginal flag. So the black is for the people, the yellow is for the sun, and the red is for our earth.
Oh, too good.
Especially there in Central Australia where the dirt is red. It's beautiful. All right, I'm going to push that up there
Too lovely.
and keep doing those colours.
All right, should we go through the Torres Strait flag colours?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, blue is for the water. Green is for the land. White is for the star, for the dari on the flag. And black is for the people. And did you know the two bits of green on our flag, the green down the bottom and the green up the top, the green down the bottom represents mainland Australia and the green up the top represents Papua New Guinea.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so the flag is actual representation of the map of the Torres Straits. Cool. I love the
Your
blue.
homework is to find out who created both the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flag.
Oh, that's something good.
Yeah.
You could ask your mum and dad, nan, auntie.
You can Google it.
You can Google it. Look it up, that's right. Lots of online learning happening at the moment.
And what does the star in the middle represent, Celia?
Very good. The 5 island clusters. So there's over 245 islands in the Torres Straits, and they're broken into 5 island clusters. So you got to look that up as well. Yeah, the star.
And what's your island? Where are you mob from?
I'm from TI, Thursday Island. The traditional name's Wyburn. Yeah, I'm going back soon.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Very soon. I'm going to go back to see the blue water. I'm going to go back to see my family. Hey, because time with family is really important.
Sure is.
Yeah. And time like now too, hey, when everyone's a little bit stressed and a little bit tired and, you know, a little bit worried at home, it's good to connect with family, with friends. And beading is actually one of those things we do in the islands all the time.
Right. It's very calming, isn't it?
It is. It's good for your hand and eye coordination. It's a good activity to do at family as well. And recently I started making paper beads.
Oh, deadly.
Paper beads out of old newspapers. So you don't even need to buy the beads. You can actually make them. I'll do that.
so
I'll do another
good.
little session to teach everyone later.
Yeah.
All right. I reckon I've got enough beads on mine. So I'm going to show you this idea. This was about creating a possum tail that you can hang in your bedroom, or you could hang it outside on the veranda at the front of your room. Yep. Oh, look at yours too. Good. Professional.
Yeah.
All right. So to start my possum tail off, I'm just going to twist it a little bit around and around and around.
Might just bring that.
And around, yeah.
That
And
way.
the pipe cleaners are easy for little ones to bend too, eh? And what I do at the very end to lock it in place is I put it back through one of the beads.
Oh, deadly.
Yeah, thread it back through, if you can see that. I'm going to thread it back through again.
Gee, I'm
Wiggle,
bad.
wiggle, wiggle. Yep. Wiggle it back into place. There's my little possum tail. How you going, bud?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All
I'm
right.
okay. Yeah. Give me a football and I'd probably be better.
All the little crafty ideas. hey?
Yeah, I love them.
Things to do at home on the weekends, things to do in the afternoons, and have a break from screen time too. hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Mine's got a bit of a bend in it, but that's all right
That's
because
okay.
not all tails are perfect. Hey?
That's right. Everyone's different. Everyone's unique. Very good. There
There
we go.
go.
Too good.
Perfect.
All right. And my last little activity today, I thought we'd make a pinwheel. Or what did you call them before?
We call them like sushi sandwiches. You know, because they're rolled up like a sushi.
They're rolled like sushi. And I've got
Yeah.
a little example here. Now, before you start, Bo, you need
Yes.
to wash your hands.
Yep, wash or sanitize. Can you see everybody?
Yep.
Yep, so I'm going to give that a...
Make sure everyone washes their hands
Yep.
before they touch food.
Yep.
And what I
Give 'em a
did,
good wash.
Yep, is you get your bread. You want to pull it out here so everyone can
Let's
see.
do this.
Get your bread, and we cut the crust off first.
Okay.
Now I've got a couple of tips for if you're cutting the crust off and not going to use it for this.
Yep.
Number one, I use them as croutons in my salad.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. And then the second thing I do with them is I put them in my minced rissoles. Hey, when you're making,
Yeah, true.
yeah, instead of breadcrumbs, so you don't waste food.
And make sure you have an adult with you too if you are going to be doing this.
That's right, sharp knife. Yep. But all little ones can have a go at making their own
Yep.
sandwiches. And what I did was I got you some egg today. We've got some
yum.
egg, and it's just mixed with low-fat mayo as well.
Yep. No curry?
Nah.
No curry.
No
Not
Keen's
for our
curry
babies.
today.
No Keen's curry today. We all love Keen's curry.
Next
All
up, next up.
We're going to flatten this out a bit, are we?
You don't actually have to because the bread.
It's pretty
Yeah,
flat,
it's
isn't
wholemeal
it?
bread as
Oh,
well.
there you go.
Yeah, so it's pretty squishy.
All right, so where are we going to put this?
Just all over them,
all
two
over.
of them.
Okay. Oh, yum, makes me hungry already.
Yeah. And it's another good way to make food fun. So you can sneak in different little veg as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, yeah, you could put some curry in that as well to get the kids used to different flavors.
Yeah.
I made some ham and cheese ones earlier.
Oh,
I made some
carrots,
carrot
yeah.
and cream cheese. That's a
Oh,
secret
yum.
little trick we used to do at after school care. And the other ones are tomato and cream cheese as well. So it looks fun. It's small mini bites, so more chances the kids will have a taste.
Yep, I'm going to roll this
Okay.
now.
Are you
I'm gonna just
ready?
move this aside. Let's
Yep.
see how good my rolling skills
Roll,
are.
roll, roll.
Like a sushi.
Yeah. Good for your hand coordination.
Yep.
And get the sharp knife to cut it.
Okay.
Go, Bo!
Woohoo! Cut one. How many would you normally cut?
Five is what I squeezed.
Two. Let's see if I can do 3. One more, and that'll make 5.
Yay!
Yes.
You did it!
You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, good counting.
Deadly.
All right.
Alrighty, I'm going to put that in your deadly little container. Oh,
It's all right. Wow, they look great. Look at that.
we're getting there.
Too
And I'll
good.
just finish
All right,
this last
do the last one,
Yeah,
don't
all right,
waste
let's go. No.
Yeah. And a fun little snack when the kids come home from school too.
Yeah.
Hey, instead of them, you know,
One. Oh, that one went
Oh.
a bit funny.
instead of them having fatty food or sugary
Yep.
stuff, you know, everyone wants sugar for a quick energy
Yes.
hit.
1.
Something that'll fill them up.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And wholemeal bread is very healthy for you too.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll chuck them on top. There we go.
Woohoo! There's our little
All done.
panel sandwiches. Yum.
Yum.
All right, now to finish off today's session, we're going to do the little Yawo song.
Mm-hmm.
But just a little reminder, hey, if anyone's feeling sick at home or at school or at kindy, go and see the doctor, telehealth appointments.
Yes. If you've got any symptoms,
Yeah.
make sure you're going to see the doctor.
That's right. Make sure you talk to an adult and go and see the doctor as soon as possible. Now, Yawo, our goodbye song in Torres Strait language, goes like this. So hands up, everyone. Are you ready? Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yawo, 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 yawo. Right. Yawo, bye everyone.
Yawo. Done?